G'day Philly Joe. G'day Rabbi. G'day Soap Blow. G'day D's Nuts. G'day Dean. G'day Moneymaker. Goodbye Rabbi. Hello replay viewers. I'm not back in the habit of saying hello to replay viewers. Why am I broadcasting someone else's Google ad? That's not what I should do. I was pretty much on time. I had a clock going right here to tell me, so I had to Casper, we've been wondering about you. How are you doing? So this is a recording test. I'm testing the timing on my recording. And I'm testing that there are no glitches. I may have fixed the problem with glitches in recording. So if this test is successful, I'll have to watch it afterwards. Then I will, this is just on my test server, so if I roll it out to everyone, then you'll all have it. But let me just check that the recording is actually recording. Might be a good idea. Yep, seems to be. Good. So, what have I missed? Paul the Fish Guy, g'day Hockey Rules. G'day Carrie, g'day Dan. Is it an 8 or a 9? Yes, that's the question. We've been wondering about you, Casper. I hope everything's okay. G'day Thrawn. G'day Relgook. So, do we have any questions? I don't really have anything to say other than that. I hopefully have fixed the glitching in my broadcasts. And once I fix that, then it's really just getting on with actually doing the replays, which shouldn't be too far away. G'day Rabbo again. G'day Ukeberry. Good to see you. G'day Desi. Oh, bloody hell. This is normally when I'm up Thrawn. Haven't you worked this out by now? I've been doing it for like 6 months in a row without a day missed. Or did I miss one day? I can't remember. Maybe I was late. G'day Gina Jen. G'day Michael Aud. What is the timeline for recordings? Yes, okay, no problem. So, g'day Peter Unplugged. G'day BrizWiz. So recordings are now happening. G'day Vanita. If you do a broadcast now, a few seconds after the broadcast, you'll get a little button appears in the list, a little information button on the side, and from there you can copy a URL to allow you to download the video, and there's a help page that tells you how to do it. I've just updated it, so it's now got information on, well, the easy way to view it, g'day Dolly, the easy way to view it is through VLC, which is a free app on iOS or on lots of platforms, but you can do it directly on your phone. So that works reasonably well. I thought there were problems with it, but I think the problems were actually VLC. That's it. And when you do the link, when you go to download the link, there is a help button that takes you to this FAQ page. Yes, it's only for your own broadcasts. That's because I haven't organised the consent thing. Because replays will be opt-in, so I don't want broadcasts to be available for everyone until I've got a button for people to choose whether they want to save their broadcast. Whether to save the broadcast. Okay, so you can get this URL. You can watch it on VLC. It doesn't have comments, and it will be maybe upside down or whatever. It doesn't rotate properly. But if you wanted to just get screenshots out of it, you can do that. If you want to copy videos out of it, it's not so easy because it's in a WebM format, which is not supported well by many video editors. But there are. Oh yes, that's a good point. There's a new iOS update with a security update. The bunch of sticks may be making a return. No, I'm sure they'll be making a return sometime. VLC, oi, oi, oi. Exactly. No, it's not a ticking time bomb. It's going up. It's not going down. Ticking time bombs have to go down, don't they? So if you wanted to convert to a format like MP4 that you can use for video editing, then then there are some instructions on the page as well, courtesy of BrizWiz. Thank you very much for sharing those. It's pretty complicated. Well, you've got to be able to work out you've got to be able to use a command line basically. So it's not for the faint-hearted. Actually, BrizWiz asked me, why don't I do this myself on the fly? The reason I don't is because it's very, as you say, even yourself, BrizWiz, it's very CPU intensive, and I don't want to pay for all the cloud CPU to do that. So, there's probably ways to do it. Well, Handbrake probably can do it as well. You can probably just, if you choose the right settings, it may well work. So, I'm sure there are other ways to do it, but not that easily. But the main thing is, you can view them yourself in VLC, and you can get screenshots, or you can probably actually get clips out. Well, I guess you can screen record clips out of VLC. It's not ideal, but so full replays in the app will be coming shortly. Okay, in terms of financial models, so I'm still not spending that much money. I'm not covering costs at the moment. There is advertising happening. You will have noticed in the list of recordings. There's a banner ad. However, I'm only getting about $1 a day from that, so it's not covering the costs, and it certainly won't as I do recordings. So recordings are a big cost. What I am going to do with recordings is I will make them available to you as a broadcast. So they'll be available for the broadcaster to download, as they can now, for probably 24 hours. At the moment, it's a bit longer, but in the future, it will be something like 24 hours. If you opt into a replay, it will be available for 24 hours for free. If you want to make your replays available longer than that, you can pay for like cloud storage to do that. And I'm thinking it'll be like probably $2 roughly a month. If you want to have, say, 50 gigabytes, which should be roughly 50 hours of video recording stored. So then you can choose which ones you want to keep up online for people to replay indefinitely. And then BrizWiz is happy to provide you video editing services at $1. Whatever you want him to do, it's $1 basically. So make sure you ask him a very complicated request all in one go, because that's $1. If you have to ask him again for something else, it's another $1. So make sure $1 per request, I believe. So just make it a complicated request to maximise the value. Yeah, cheap, and it's an Australian dollar as well, I believe. In terms of financial model for watching replays, there will be a video ad for you to watch as well. It's Australian dollars. I'm sure he might be getting very busy with all this, so maybe have to put up the price. So I'd suggest you get in quick before he has to increase the prices due to demand. What was I saying? Oh yes, so to watch a replay, you'll have to watch a 10 or 15 or whatever second ad. I'm not sure the frequency. I'm just telling you about all the improvements. So, and finally, to answer this question about what this ticking time bomb is for, it's not a ticking time bomb. Hopefully, it's just allowing me to confirm that hopefully I fixed the problem with the glitches in my videos. So this will now be uploaded to YouTube. So all my broadcasts for the last, it's probably a week now, are on YouTube. And yes, it serves a few purposes. I can check and make sure that comments are synchronized as well. There's now a YouTube channel, so all of these previous daily broadcasts and the first ever recorded heckle is on there. They're all a bit glitchy, but hopefully today is in the start of improving the glitchiness. And there you go. Missed my answer yesterday. How are the reports going? Are you having trouble with broadcasters? No, I've had very few reports recently, so I don't know whether the fact that there are recordings has made people behave more. If so, it's an interesting dynamic. 78 megahertz is the frequency. I'm not sure what that is. Some reference I don't understand. Sorry about that, Richard. So there you go. I'm expecting we'll have actual replays in the app pretty soon. I'm about, if I can fix this glitchiness, then I will. Yes, I jiggled the jitter, the frequency. Okay, I see. Interesting tonight when I came into your broadcast, I had just left Peter's and I still heard him talking. Yeah, that is a problem, isn't it? It doesn't sometimes shut off the replay of the other one. I don't know, the audio of the other one. Yes, so the YouTube, it's called Heckle live streaming, but you don't seem to be able to search for it in YouTube, or you couldn't last time I looked. The link to the YouTube is on Twitter, on Twitter Heckle app if you need to find it, and subscribe, because I think once I get to 100 subscribers, we've got about 40 something now. So once I get to 100 subscribers, then I can choose a vanity URL for the YouTube channel, which would make it easier to find. But I mean, again, that's only a short-term thing, right? Ultimately, the replays will be available in the app. Hopefully not too far away. So the steps towards getting to full replays. So is it not made public? No, it is public, but I just didn't seem to be able to search. I just guess I was too new that I didn't appear in the search. So maybe it's searchable by now. I don't know. Yeah, no, they're uploaded as public videos on YouTube. So the next step towards replays will be to have some user interface for you to opt into whether you want replays available or not. And then the actual replays themselves will probably appear. I'll probably show the raw ones first through the replay, through the app, and as in not properly rotated or whatever, and then I'll sort out the rotation in parallel with adding comments, and then the last step will be scrubbing, so you can skip backwards and forwards through a video, which might be tricky. And I'll pop in ads somewhere, and I'll pop in subscriptions somewhere, so you can keep your videos for a long time. At the moment, I've kept them all pretty much, but I have to start deleting them sometime soon. So there you go. Now I'm not seeing any comments, and that's because I haven't pressed the button. 45 subscribers in YouTube. There you go. What is my favourite bug I've encountered? The favourite bug I've encountered is the letter J bug. Was it J? Yes, it was. Bye, you Perry. Brisbane needs a good scrubbing. What's in my fridge? I don't have a fridge here. Can you see a fridge? It's not a fridge. Wherever you're looking, it's not a fridge. Subscribe, thank you, Caspar. What did the J do? Capital J. Was it capital J? Yeah, probably. I do own a fridge. I own 2 fridges. I mean, like that. What did I see? A fridge magnet. Magnate. Is that cool? Yeah, so I'll obviously need to clean my iPad. Please allow extended ASCII characters. In what? I do. Not in the usernames. In chat, I do. The only thing that's not allowed in chat is what are they called? Bitmojis. No, not Bitmojis. Animojis. It does work. See, Thrawn did it. Well, that's not a language, but same thing. If I do I can do something like that. Join another heckle and I could hear both of them. Yes. How good is that? That's a feature, by the way. Well, not really, but yeah. No, actually, I don't know why that started happening. I've broken something. Do you want to, would it be good to be able to see them both at once? Yeah. So we've also been talking about House Party closing down and whether I want to try and capture the. Yeah, it's a call-in substitute. Exactly. If you for those who wanted call-ins. Yeah, I probably should fix that, shouldn't I? That's a that's a sneaky way of lurking on the audio. Horse party, no heckle party. Anyway, that's really my story. We can do a lag test, and I can answer any more questions, and we can get out of here, and I can see whether this glitched or not. Any more questions? Sorry, I'm sort of hiding. I'm trying to crouch down so you can see me properly. No, I noticed I shaved. So the Apple download VLC. Yeah, it does look like a split screen. Actually, I think if you're on an iPad, Heckle works on split screen, so you can have Heckle on one side and some other app on the other side, by the way. Well, it used to. I haven't tested it for a while, but it should do. So that's pretty cool. It's actually annoying how hard it is to do that on iPad. And don't ask me to tell you. It's too complicated. All right. Final call. 4 questions. Any more questions? And did the English put the date backwards? The English put it the same way as the Australians. See, there you go, Briswiz. It works. So, Rabba, if you go to the FAQ, there's now a link to the VLC download even. It's, oh, no, I put it back. No, that's, no, year, month, day. I do that because then it sorts properly. That's a nerdy way of putting dates. Yes, Apple has an event today, probably announcing the new iPhones, and I'm planning to order one. All right then, let's do a lag test. So for those of you who don't know, this is just our show off of how low the latency is. So get your numeric keyboard ready. I'm going to tell you a digit and you type it as quick as you can. And then I'll tell you the order, because the other good thing is the order is the same for everyone. Okay, Kim Carolina, good to see you. Just in time for the lag test. Get your numbers up and everyone is going to type number 3. And Casper asked a question. Ginny's just here. Quick, type in the number, Ginny. So to ask again, what about Android? Yeah, well, still not for a long time away. Next year. So Gina Jem was first, then Briswes, then Michael Aud, then Hockey Rules, then D's Nuts, then Peter Unplugged, then Kim Carolina, then Philly J, then Thrawn, then Dean SMS, then Ginny arrived, then Richard Lavelle, then Relgook, then Orson. Yes, replays are coming. Replays coming. My broadcasts are going on YouTube without comments and without proper rotation. Everyone can download their own broadcast as a raw format, and replays. So, I mean, the recording is happening. I'm fine tuning it because it's a bit glitchy, but I think I may have fixed it. And You must have some extra lag, Michael. Yes, I mean there's no guarantee of minimal lag for each person, right? The only guarantee is it's in the same order. So it may not necessarily be fair in that whoever typed it first, we can't help your crappy internet, but we can make sure that there are no arguments or no disagreements on who's first. That's why some comments are not answered. The main reason I don't answer comments is if I don't see them. Very rarely I ignore them. Oh, Rabbit. Well, yeah, I did notice your flood of emojis, but that was a bit off topic, sort of. That was not quite on. What about sharing directly from Heckle? You can do that right now, Kim Carolina. There's a little share button down here somewhere. If I can get my finger in the right place, and you can share to Twitter, or you can copy and send it to someone on WhatsApp or whatever you want to do. So that is working right now. It doesn't share the video out or a picture. If you want to share a screenshot, you have to do that manually yourself. But you can share a link, and people click on the link, they come directly into the broadcast. So that is done. Why have we got the time? Just because I'm checking that it helps me so I can check synchronization of comments and things. So actually, yes, someone type in the time and press enter when they see that time. Like type in 5:51 and 50 and press enter now. Yeah, this is really helpful. Thanks, testers. I'm seeing it on mirrored, so it's confusing to me. All right. It's raining quite a bit. Can you hear that rain? Dancing on Strings wants someone to go and watch them. Yeah, I think Peter Unplugged actually did what I wanted. Thank you. So my aim is to get Peter Unplugged's comment to appear at the same time as the video shows that number, right? You saw people playing music? Well, what is YouTube Heckle called? It's called Heckle Live Streaming, but I think you can't search for it. So you might have to get to the link from Twitter. I tweeted the link to the YouTube channel. Thank you for asking, Ginny. What else was I talking about? Answering something? Oh, music. No, there's no change to the music policy, so you can't do. Oh, you Google and got there. Oh, that's good. That's good. Google's found. I mean, there's no change to the music policy. You can't broadcast commercial music unless you happen to have the rights to it. There are some people who have organised rights from a particular artist, and I mean, I haven't checked that they have, but if they claim that they have, and I've recommended they put it in the title so it's clear. But no, there's no change to the policy of no. It's searchable on YouTube as well now. Good. Okay, so it's noticed us. Thank you, Bruce Wiz. So you can now search for Heckle live streaming on YouTube and you'll find it. 49 subscribers. Ah, awesome. So we just need, if we get to 100, then I can make it youtube.com/Heckle. Oh, yes. Well, I did. Yeah. Well, yes. I mean, every term of service is interpreted with regard to the intent. So if people are intending to broadcast music, that's trouble. If people are accidentally broadcasting music and when they realise they minimise it, or it's so quiet that you can't identify even what it is, then that's okay. It may not be even necessarily be legally okay, but if, well, anyway, I'm trying to be a bit reasonable, but I've been needing to be cautious as well because I don't want to lose my new house and I don't have big lawyers or deep pockets. Yeah, let's be sensible. Yes, YouTube, no music either. Thank you, Ginny. It's not just me. You have two Simons now. Oh, yes. You'll have to kill the app, I guess. Well, if someone wants to write a Heckle ditty, then grant the rights to everyone to play it on Heckle and go for it. Maybe I should just automatically play it in the background. There'll be a button, music on or off, and you just get this Heckle music. Should I do that? I have so many good ideas of all these. I mean, even actually good ideas, not just that stupid idea. Does Roblox go? Well, yeah, I don't know Roblox particularly, but yeah, number 206. That's like the list is so long, and that's just the list. Like the list of things you guys asked for is that long, but I've got other ideas as well that I haven't even mentioned to you. And I just want to do them. I want to do them, but I need to do useful things first. How many subscribers now? I haven't checked recently, but I suspect it's probably about 1,900. So promote away now that we have sharing and the starts of replays. And there have been some new people coming on. But the other streaming platforms are watching you. I don't know. Has the removal code? No, the removal of codes hasn't caused any drama. So yes, get the word out. Do lots of broadcasts. Watch lots of broadcasts. Make lots of comments. Share lots of things. Send me money. Prepare, and thank you for those who do. And just have fun and be good. And if you walk past playing music, start whistling loud. Well, exactly. Just go blah 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 blah. Yes, good idea, Rabba. We could have a Heckle ambassador that went in almost every stream to be engaging. Look, I used to do that at the start, and some people got freaked out when they realised that the boss was coming in. But tell me, what do you mean about an overlay page, Casper? HTML, or would that be too complicated? Like, it sounds like someone has been talking. Yes, well, I encourage all of you. I consider you all Heckle ambassadors, and I hope you will all go into new broadcast as much as you can to welcome people. And I appreciate those of you who do. Casper, I have been thinking about doing an overlay like a watermark, or some people want a copyright message or something on their broadcast. So I am certainly considering doing that, and I will do that at some time. It's easy enough to do, so I can definitely do that. Right. Yeah. Yes, we could probably do that. I don't know. I mean, hey, plain text is one thing. HTML is another, because it can be exploited. You've got to be careful sanitizing it. But right, like even JavaScript. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to glitch. My stats look good on my end. me check if the recording still looks good. My recording log has frozen, so I don't know what that means. If I press enter enough times, will that come back? Don't know. Oh, okay. I froze a bit. Oh, well, that's okay. If I only freeze once in an hour broadcast, or however long this has been. Oh, it finally caught up, and now it's there, and it's still running good. I can't even read what that is. 6:01. So it's only been half an hour. It's actually quite hard to freeze. Like that. Okay, I'm out of here. Have a good day, everyone. Especially with the timer running. Well, I could press the button to turn the screen off if I was smart enough to find the button without looking. We're back. All right. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. Off to sleep. You guys in America. It's time for sweet dreams, and time to get up in the UK and Australia. You've got a few more hours to get on with it, and wherever else you are, like Casper, do whatever you need to do, depending what time it is. See ya. Have a good day, and bye, replay viewers. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Hopefully there were no glitches.